Now we'll talk about the accuracy and also calculations. Concentration of Ag, silver. So the symbol of Ag is nothing but a silver in a sample is 24.15 ppm. So the true value is 25 ppm. We have to round the 24.15. And the accuracy or absolute error is 0.85 ppm. So sign has to be retained, it's minus 0.85 while expressing the accuracy. Accuracy is the degree of agreement of a measurement with the true value. Dimensional analysis. It's a problem solving method that uses the fact to find an appropriate values. The dimensional analysis is also called as factor label method or unit factor method. I want to convert a data or a value from meters to centimeter. How we can convert? So 2 meters, which is equivalent to 100 centimeter. So for 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeter, for 2 meters it's 200 centimeter. I want to convert inches to feet. So 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So 25 inches is equal to 2 feet. This is referred to as factor label method. I want to convert my 35 meter to centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, 35 meter is equal to 35 into 100, that's 3500 centimeter. We'll talk about matter. Matter is an element or substance which occupies space and also mass. You can see here solid matter, if it melts it will become liquid. The liquid freezes to become solid. Liquid, if it evaporates it will give gas. Gas condensed to become liquid. Gas will be converted to solid if deposition is happened, and sublimation will take care of converting your solid to gas. These are the overall process happening between different matters. Now I will talk about law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass is nothing but the matter can be changed from one form to another and mixtures can be separated or made. Pure substance can be decomposed but the total amount of mass remains constant. You can see here, before the reaction it is equal. After the reaction it is equal. So, the matter can be changed from one form to another but the mass retains the same. So, total mass of the universe is constant within measurable limits. Whenever matter undergoes a change, the total mass of the product of the change is the same as the total mass of the reactants. We'll go to a small problem. 8.4 gram of sodium bicarbonate on reaction with 20 gram of acetic acid. It liberates 4.4 gram of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. You can see here. What is the mass of the residue left? As we told, the mass of the reactants is equal to mass of the product. So, sodium bicarbonate plus acetic acid is equal to carbon dioxide and residue. So 8.4 plus 20 is 28.4. So this plus will become minus. Minus 4.4, we got m equal to 24 gram. It proves the law of conservation of mass. Now we'll talk about law of definite proportions. Law of definite proportions states that a chemical compound always contains exactly the same proportion of elements by mass. This is also called as Proust's law. Oxygen makes up about 8/9 of the mass of any sample of pure water, and 1/9 of the mass of hydrogen. So, along with the law of multiple proportions, you can see here this one guy joined with this guy, and this one guy joined with this guy and formed a definite proportions. So you can see the ice water, which is H2O, it got 1% of hydrogen, 8% of oxygen. River water, the same thing, 1:8. If it is sea water, it's also the same, 1:8. That's your law of definite proportions. We'll talk about law of multiple proportions. This law is also called as Dalton's law. Law of multiple proportion is one of the basic law of stoichiometry, used to establish the atomic theory alongside the law of conservation of mass and the law of definite proportions. So according to Dalton's atomic theory, an element is made up of atoms. All atoms of a given element are identical. They are identical. Atoms cannot be destroyed or created. All atoms of one element have the same mass. All elements of different elements, atoms of two different elements will have different masses. Atoms of different elements may combine in the ratio of small whole number to form compound. The statement of law indicates if two elements form more than one compound between them, then the ratio of the mass of the second element which combine with the fixed mass of the first element will be ratio of small whole numbers. This one is 1:1. This one is 1:2.